I mean, strategic.
Awesome. Let's go.
Alright, well here's the thing. Korik, you don't have action surge, so you will have to be making the save to see if you can quote unquote exert yourself to go fast for like Speedy Gonzalez throwing.
Yeah.
But let's see if it's even relevant, because if you just end up missing the first two, you're basically already lost. If you miss one, you're already lost. You have to hit all 5.
Yeah. So what am I rolling?
It's your choice between using a throwing hatchet, which is a hand axe, or a throwing knife. So strength or dexterity, respectively, plus proficiency.
Okay, so it would be
AC is 20. Bullseye AC is 20.
Yeah, okay. So it's a +6 if I have 3 strength and 3 proficiency, right?
Bingo.
Alrighty, let's try the first two.
All right, first one.
Damn, son.
Maybe this is just a you guys are allowed to have.
We have 4. You messed up every time. How did you do this?
Okay. I'm assuming Ruhan called in some advantages for this, right? Or does the Uvar rule only apply to you? It doesn't, right? It applies to anyone in like 30 feet, right?
It applies to anyone within 60 feet, but it only lasts a minute.
Ooh. Okay.
So I was going to use him as a guinea pig so I could better memorize how to do it.
Now you know how not to do it.
You hit the target. The thing is, like, these aren't like a matter of like you whiff. It's not like with Barrack and Fia where you literally fucking whiff hard. You still hit the targets, but the competition, the grand prize, so to speak, is the bullseye. You got close. You get a bit further away. It's your choice between if you want to finish out or not, or if you just want to call it, knowing that you've already technically forfeited the grand prize.
Yeah, sure, I'll give it a shot. Why not?
All right, do a third one.
Oh wait, that's a +3. Never mind. But still, 2. No matter.
Yeah, 2 roll, it makes it an 8. It embeds itself in the dirt. Now you overshot it. Too high. You want to make the exertion for another 2, or you call it?
I call it.
The attendant goes over and grabs the axes, like taps the axe heads together, and then as this ringing happens between the metals of them, the targets get fixed, just like a mending spell. Just. She then goes over to Ruhan and presents out the axes.
Okay.
Alright, so roll me perception. This is you memorizing.
I will in a second when I get back. Unless
Okay,
you
no,
want to
I'll do it for you. What's your perception with? Oh, wait, never mind. They're both the same modifier. Well, I was gonna say perception with intelligence as opposed to wisdom, but same mod.
+1. Wait, 2, I think.
That's a 3. Plus 5 is 8. Okay. You know, maybe it's from the fact that Korik didn't hit any bullseyes. That's why it wasn't informational. What can I say?
Yeah, he's just like looking at him, and then Korik misses the first one, and he just turns like, bruh.
Bruh.
You had 1 job.
Little bruh moment. Hey, maybe that's a third option. Maybe if we're just so shit at the games, the kid won't want to keep us.
And what does a kid do with toys when they're done with them?
Throw them out, which I don't.
Put them back in their original world, maybe? Unharmed?
Alright,
The key thing here is we don't get out here with the Great Flight.
alright.
Yeah.
I flip my cloak out dramatically. It's because you lacked faith in the princess. And I take my axes and activate my rune.
God, you're
Roll
really going for
performance.
that,
Roll
man.
performance.
Alright, I'm just getting into my house right now.
Fair.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that. I'm sorry. I'll roll for you. Does the Uvar rune apply? It could be. Is it like ability checks too, or is it strictly attack rolls and saving throws? Let's find out. It could be ability checks. Ooh. So he can give us a. I'm just gonna roll with advantage right now. Fuck it. Advantage performance. Only a +1.
That's still a good roll.
17 plus 1. Okay. You guys are all just like looking at the air, hearing the wind. Fia, with a passive perception of 21, you notice that the bullseyes got slightly bigger.
Okay.
So for the purposes of this, I'm just gonna say Ruhan has like the archery fighting style, so +2.
All right, BB.
In no way is this archery. So 5 targets. You get back at your computer, or should I roll for you?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright. 5 targets. You get a free +2, but we'll just apply those after the fact. You don't need that. Like.
All right, so I'm just gonna use my kettle. I guess advantage on the first 2.
I mean, you can call in the advantage after if you see you miss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't mind that. So the first
advantage.
We add +2 to these. Remember, we add +2. So
Yeah.
that becomes a 21. So the first
All right.
roll, 25, 24, now 21. So that's your action, your bonus action. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Action surge for the last 2. All right, let's see this.
1. Yay!
Make up
And then
for
I'll
the-
just auto do advantage on the last one because I got it.
Yeah, I guarantee it. And before
Fucking get a 17. Ah, you did good.
You did get a 17. +8.
Eh?
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Then you throw 2 at once. Boom. The more eagle-eyed of you notice that he might have missed a couple of them if it weren't for the fact that they were literally made bigger.
It started curving back in. Wait a second.
It's just fucking
like,
wanted. Yeah. Angelina Jolie shows up and it goes
The
around.
attendant is doing like an enthusiastic like clapping. Wait, it doesn't sound like this at all because this is with flesh. I'm
bet.
like clapping with tooth.
It's
I
not like
have
your
2 little
pillows.
cat toys I could use, but I don't think they'd be loud enough for the mic to detect. And she reaches into internal jacket pocket, like like where like on like a blazer like the breast pocket is, and then pulls out the medallion. The medallions have a different symbol depending on which contest you want it from, but the other side, the other face of it, is the same, the sort of same symbol.
Nay, do not clap for me. Clap for the princess. Huzzah!
I clap.
Rose leans over to Abigail. He should really try the town contest. He's a natural at theater.
Really, I was expecting you to step up for that.
Haha! No. Maybe.
Stepping up to Ruhan, I will present the medallion that I got from the luck game, and I'll sort of like award him like you would a medal. And as I do that, I say, "Clearly, you are the more worthy champion. Carry this favor for all of us."
Huzzah!
And begins like scrawling something like with like charcoal on like I guess you might call it, it's like on like not charcoal, what am I saying, chalk. Chalk on like a chalkboard, putting your score at the top and then everyone else's scores respectively. There are other names on it, 4 others with differing scores in between them.
Can we see what the names are? Are they written in like dead language?
They are written in undead. Your names are written in common.
Right.
Ooh. Wait a second.
Tries to like whisper to Benny, like, "Hey, what do they say?"
I'm on break.
As
Seriously,
Join
just,
the wind.
I just
Oh no, I can speak the undead language.
Bingo.
Haha.
so I just I'm gonna message you something real quick before she reads this because I have a theory.
of whom's to be.
I will wait.
I mean, there's at least one name that pops up in my head.
I'll just wait here.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, I've got an idea too.
Here, type me your ideas while I'm waiting for all this anyways.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. I'm not gonna confirm nor deny.
How you spell his name? I have no idea. You know what I mean. Oh no, that's his name.
There are 4 names that aren't your guys'. Just so you know, not just one.
Oh shit. Okay.
Those are not the names. Let me read. Nope. On the right track though, Kirsty. On a decently on the right in the right field. In the right field.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm trying to remember the other guy's names now.
I mean, if you get it right, I'll give you an inspiration. So I'll give you a little bit.
The motivation, okay.
The thing that keeps this whole thing rolling.
Oh, except I'm drawing a complete blank at everybody else's names.
Really stealing from Neverwinter Nights 2 with all this. Consider how at the beginning of Neverwinter Nights 2, you start with a harvest fair, and you have to win games. Or you could be like, no, the fair is for nerds, and then you just go to sleep. And then you skip the tutorial.
I
The
was
thing is,
thinking
if
more
you
Chrono Trigger.
beat the tutorial, it gives you like the Harvest Cup and the Harvest Cook, and they're actually really good items. Because I think the Harvest Cup gives you like a +2 to Charisma. And then the Harvest Cook, I think, is like a +1 to AC. Which, you know, for the beginning of the game, fucking free shit's free shit, you know what I'm saying?
Free shit. Here's the thing, it reminds me of Chrono Trigger, and now I'm thinking, if you go through the beginning of Chrono Trigger, and you do everything right so that later on, you during the jury thing, you would technically be not guilty, what happens there? Because I was a kid and I fucked up and I did everything wrong, and I was super guilty.
They still make you guilty.
Oh, fuck yeah. But you get the moral conscience cleared there.
Nah, fuck that
Steal
shit.
the dude's lunch.
Nah, fuck that shit. Yo, the fucking gacha anime game I have has a bunch of dark jokes in it. Like,
Yes.
like for a game that looks like it, there's like a kid where you have to run past him when you go to the big city and he's like feeding a bunch of like birds, and then they fly off. And then he's like, "Hey, you scared off the birds." And then you got like conversation tree of 1 or 2 or 3 choices, and then it's like fucking like, "Oh, don't worry, they'll be back." And it's like, I hope so. That's what Mom says about Dad. And I'm like, well, this is like some anime game. I was expecting. I hope the birds
Fucking
come
dad
back
to
like
go
my
get a
dad.
pack of smokes, Jesus.
Fucking, there's another one where there's like a fucking like guy who's like in the fountain, like a city fountain, because he's grabbing coins from it because he's like that broke. He's like, yeah, I'm doing this for my sister. She's sick. If you go there at night, you see the sister throwing coins into the well. Or the cat to wish for her brother to like, you know, like be happy. And I'm like, you both are scamming each other. You guys are
It's
idiots.
adorable, but also very stupid.
It's great. There's a lot of like dark jokes in it. My favorite one is you have like this like fairy. I don't even know what the fuck it is. Like it's like a flying halfling, honestly. Like you're Navi, and then like someone asks you like, "What is this thing that's following you?" And then your response is like, "Oh, this is my friend," or you could be like, "This is my emergency food supply." You can imagine the answer like 99% of the player base picks. This is my walking food supply in case, you know, things go bad.
And then the fairy ally's like, what the fuck, dude?
Basically, that's exactly what she does. She's like, "What the fuck?" Like, I'm not an emergency food supply, and I was just like, whatever, man. All right, Kirsty, deadline is up. Do you
Yeah, no, I don't. I was trying to remember the names and I just can't find them, so
What a shame.
yeah. Feels bad.
It's not their full names, to be fair. I'll put them in here with no particular order of like which one's on the higher end. So there's one that's second to the top. That one actually is important because it actually has its full name. So those are the names. Not in any particular order, with the exception of the first one, which is second to the top. Almost max score. But Ruhan won out. Ruhan, full points. 25 points.
Full points to Gryffindor.
25 points to Gryffindor. Minus 10 points just from Slytherin, because they suck. I gotta say, though, it must be frustrating for all the other houses where you play by the rules of the game for like the whole year, and then at the very end, Harry Potter fucking saves the day, and then he gets like 1,000 points to Gryffindor. Thus invalidating
like,
your entire
fucking
year's
why?
worth of effort.
I'm a senior. Can I get one?
So yeah, those are the 4 names, and then your guys' are scattered amongst them. Only Fia can read this.
Why does Fenian sound familiar?
Guess who we killed, Garth? Remember?
Yeah.
No?
Mm.
The mask.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I guess I'll read them now.
Extinguisher.
Yes, I get it now.
Yeah, I think these are the names I was looking for. God damn it.
I mean, you'll recognize the names like Annabelle Dresden or any of the
Yeah,
other-
it was the Venian one.
Good old Venian.
Mm.
Good old Venian. What a nice guy. So nice. So yeah, yeah, he was pretty chill. So yeah, you read these 4 names written in this sort of undead glyphic. The attendant puts the chalkboard back on like it's like high pedestal, like high hook. Then he gives like turns around and she gives you a thumbs up.
Thumbs up back, I guess.
Differing levels of points, and then Fia Varric 0.
Yeah, it tracks.
The thing is, it doesn't put your last names at all. It only just puts your guys' first names. And they, depending on which one of you, I think all of you is pretty straightforward, except Fia. Your name is spelled wrong because your name is weird to figure out how to spell from hearing it alone.
D in it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
It got letters that aren't meant to be there.
it's like your names are on there phonetically spelled, which I'm pretty sure is like 100% accurate for all of you except for you.
Yeah.
Maybe Lorelai spelled a bit off too, but yeah.
Is it done in like a sort of childlike handwriting, or is it?
No, it's the attendant that was doing the writing.
Okay. So it's pretty kind of.
Pretty normal.
Yeah. Okay.
So which game do you guys want to go to next?
My vote would be the popping balloons one, but I also just picked this one, so someone else can pick.
This is how you actually do go to carnivals and stuff like that. You just cycle between who gets to choose what goes next.
Yeah.
Maybe Connect Forward or like the Deep Ball or something like that.
Super Connect 4.
All right, listen here. If you pick the Connect 4 one, I am actually playing Connect 4 against you fuckers.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I'm gonna find an online Connect 4 thing right now.
It's not hard.
Oh, maybe not then.
What do you mean maybe not? What if I want to play Connect for this game?
No, just in case. Like, yeah.
Play the man a game of Connect 4.
Just if you happen to go off and look for one. I don't think I'll do too well with Slam the Mallet.
There's a talent show, Miss Bard.
It's up to you guys.
We could do a play about how good the princess is. Be a knight or something.
God, just like your nose is turning brown. Let's put it that way.
Did you attune to the sit turn?
Not yet. I'm still kind of wondering which one to swap it around for.
Okay. I realized. Wait, hold on.
What would the three?
Oh, that's cursed. Okay.
What would the ball and cup game like entail?
Give me a second. Give me a second.
Yeah,
Give me a second.
Yeah.
So, Kirsty, what's your original max HP?
41.
So, aid doesn't give you temp HP; it gives you max HP. And for everyone else, it heals you that amount. For you, it does not.
Yeah. Okay.
You cannot unattune from the cadaverous conductor wand. You also can't heal, except by the wand.
Ooh, get dunked on. If you ever go down, you're just dead.
Oh no! I go down every round.
The conductor wand is a cursed item.
Ooh,
Shit.
Get
Oh
fucked.
fuck!
Oh, she's gonna die.
Oh,
Just don't get hit, Paul.
no. I always get hit.
She just changed to a class where she can get hit.
Well, it's a
Get
good
good.
thing you guys are playing games right now and not not fighting stuff.
Oh. we're gonna have a
Oh, why
boss
did
fight
I
at some point,
tune
let's
to
be
it? Why
honest.
did I tune to the fucking
I was
demon
waiting.
one? Ugh.
So you guys are talking so much stuff about cursed items before, I decided to give you one. There you go. You're welcome.
Fuck.
Nervously stares.
You
at
need greater
Cloak.
restoration to unattune to a cursed item. Greater
Okay, so
restoration
not
is a
until we get
5th
back to the
level
surface, is what you're saying.
spell.
Or a remove curse.
Or remove curse. Don't ask your NPCs if they have either of those spells. Because they don't. Indeed, I agree.
Dang, the snort and everything.
So
It's
what
okay,
you're
Kirsty,
saying
just
is,
don't get hit.
fuck.
Curse is a 3rd level spell, but yeah, no one's looking at that.
God
Hey, maybe
damn
if you
it.
ask the princess really nicely, as the basically demigod of this place, she can do it for you. Yeah.
Okay, we have to suck up to this princess, guys. Not even kidding.
Yeah, I would say you probably noticed that, because you felt the benefits of the age spell from Varric before. You noticed that it wasn't as effective this time. So yeah, what game you guys want to go to, huh? What game? Honestly, this is most of the session planned out. You guys can get to the boss, like, but at this rate, I don't think so. But you guys could.
No, man, I'm too busy falling into a depression now.
I say boss. The boss is a combination of fight and a puzzle. So
Oh god, no, not like this. We're all fucking
you're
dead.
welcome. We'll talk about it when we get there.
Next session.
If
Okay,
Okay.
what game should we do?
you
Distract
guys
myself.
could just roll for it. That is also a thing.
I would say popping balloons. Just because it's...
Let's go.
Yeah.
Alright.
You want a decision?
Do the balloon shot.
Oh. What was
You
that?
must shoot the
Fuck.
balloons. I say shoot. It's more like it's just a balloon pop, not shot. No, you use darts. So that's what you do in actual battles. Darts. That, or you could yeet a ball at a bunch of cups. I guess that'd be milk bottles, wouldn't it? A bunch of milk bottles and topple them. So, strength and dex, respectively. In both cases, though, you will be rolling the other stat first. So if you're using darts, you will be rolling your strength, like a strength check. And that will either do nothing, give you disadvantage, or advantage on your actual dex attack roll.
Oh.
It doesn't matter how well you throw a dart. If you are a little bitch and you can't throw it strong, it's just gonna bounce off the balloon. It doesn't matter how strong you are. If you don't fucking hit any of the bottles, it doesn't matter how strong you are, except it's gonna bounce back at you.
So I said it was
Okay.
a save?
It's a check.
It's a check, okay.
Skill check. Okay. Just gonna quickly.
So this is where being dual statted will come in handy.
I am having a bad time.
I think unusual competence is going to come in handy.
I mean, hey, if you want. You guys step up to the two booths, which are attended by two different attendees. They don't even have a wall separating them. It's just a matter of, like, they're just next to each other. They're dressed in inverse clothing. So one guy has black sleeves and a white shirt, or a white vest. The other one has a white sleeve and a black vest. Don't worry, they're still puppets. Dolls, my bad. Their button eyes are inverted color. So, like, one has, like, a white button for his left eye and a black button for his right eye. The other one is the opposite, which is black on left, white on right.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Fancy.
They're both. It really does look like a mirror of each other because, like, one guy is like like he's running his like tapping his fingers like with his right hand, and his quote unquote brother is doing the same thing with his left hand.
So they're like mirror. That's really cool actually.
Yeah, they're sort of mirrored of each other, inversed in color and stuff like that. They see you all approach, and they both like collectively like simultaneously like perfectly in sync wave you guys over, try to like get you to play. Well, that's creepy.
Weirdly enough, it has like a strange charm to it.
Wait, seriously?
Right.
It's mildly creepy. Mildly creepy. But anyways.
You have weird taste, Rose.
I'm just trying to roll with it, honestly. We're like in a weird situation
Hey,
about how he
don't kink
does it.
shame.
Well, Court,
Oh god.
Rose, since you two seem so into the two lovely gentlemen,
Good guess. Good
minus
guess.
is you two are first up.
I
Sure.
called the ball throwing.
So, yeah, step up.
Expert ball handler, eh?
I'm going to make you eat the ball if you keep this shit up.
Mm.
Don't! Shut up!
Normally it's Fia that we make these sort of jokes after, but you're a good second.
I'm just happy not being the victim.
She looks at Lorelai looks at Varric. I don't get it. You don't need to know. Okay. So, may the two people rolling. Well, I should ask to the two of you: darts or ball? As what are you throwing? Which game are you playing? Ballers or balloons?
Let's see. I think I'll want to throw the ball at the cups as well. So I'll wait my turn.
Don't worry. There's multiple. No, there's multiple of them. There's three.
Yeah, I'll throw some balls.
All right, then both of you first off roll me a dexterity check. Before you roll it though, the DCs are 1 to 12. You don't get shite. Or my bad. 1 to 12, you get disadvantage.
It's not in our favor.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, no, we'll even it out. I'll say 1 to 10, so you have 50%.
Okay.
1 to 10. 11 to 16. Well, let me just say. 11 to 15. You guess nothing happens early. 16 to 20 or beyond, you get advantage on your actual attack roll. So, both of you roll me dex.
So it's like a 50-50 shot of getting screwed or something
Nothing happens
neutral,
for- yep.
at least.
Neutral or good. So nothing happens for Cork, so he'll just be
Let's
a
go
good straight
10! Okay.
roll. You get advantage.
Okay.
This game is a one and done thing, by the way. There's no multiple rounds.
So it'd be that.
D20
So now
plus
This is
6.
a strength plus prof.
Okay.
Weird
In
question.
the case of Roach, you get advantage.
I'm guessing archery wouldn't apply to this.
No.
Would the magic from Arcane Archer apply to it?
No.
Okay, so maybe 2, 3, 5. Oh, wait, I would have advantage. I'm mildly irrelevant, but still.
Bunch of bottles begin flying, like getting decked and falling onto the cushions that I set up behind him. I just gonna call it the bottle brother looks at his twin brother, which what you assume is a jeering face for a doll? You're not really sure. A taunting face, perhaps.
Haha.
The balloon brother shakes his head and looks at the rest of you and gestures in a now slightly apathetic manner at the balloons if you guys want to play this one instead.
Aw.
The thing is, you guys already won the prize, so you guys are free to just
Yeah.
leave now. Lorelai out of
Pity.
or compassion, pity. Or Lorelai out of compassion, Varric and Abigail out of pity.
Respect.
So let's see. So this is strength checks for them.
Which one?
Oh my god. Lag. Why is it so laggy? Fuck you, roll 20. Boom. Lorelai, go. Disadvantage. Varric, go.
The funny thing is she's doing it.
I'm also
because
straight
she's
say it,
nice.
so it's even worse.
Oh, damn.
Abigail, go. No,
She has a
it's always
plus one,
Abigail.
she got a 20!
Abigail, it's always Abigail, am I right? So, alright, so 2d20 DH1 plus. I think they actually have the same dex. He has a +4. Lorelei has also +4. Oh, yeah, so it's the same thing. So +7. Boom. Alright, well, Lorelei hits it, just not enough strength. Varric hits it, it does pop, but let's see how it fares against.
How many balloons does she get?
She has a worse mize, so she doesn't have disadvantage. What do we learn today? Sometimes you don't need to aim well, you just gotta throw really fucking hard. Lorelei and Abigail fail to pop any of their balloons.
Wait, doesn't Abigail have advantage? Because she got a 20?
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll save her.
Yeah. Hey, well, look at that.
Bop, bop, bop. So we now have the combination here of 3 NPC partygoers, one being worse than the other, being worse than the other. The balloon brother does like the shaky hand thing, like like that sort of hand motions. Like, does a thumbs up at Abigail though. She has like a finger gonna back out with like a weak smile. The brothers look at the rest of you if you guys want to play. That being said, like you guys already did get the pendant from the bottle brother. He just
Okay.
slides it over.
It's only one pendant between both the games, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Can I leave like a gold coin for each of them?
If you want, it's up to you.
For fun games.
They both like simultaneously ding, flip the coins with their sack thumbs, catch it, and then pocket them, and they both give you a thumbs up. All in accordance to one another.
I give them a small round of applause. That was very impressive, actually.
It's a bit creepy. So, what game do you guys want to go to next? You guys have 3 pendants so far. You need 9 for the invitations.
And then if we're going to be overachievers, 13.
If you want to go for the full 13, you can.
Well, what ones do you think will be like a quote-unquote easy win?
Question: are there any flowers?
There are plenty of flowers out and around.
Are we having like the Lego brick flowers?
There are.
Plenty of flowers
Ooh.
around. There's like fields of hay and different brush, wheat and stuff like that. Because you guys are basically stuff like at the edges of a farm field.
I do have a big brain plane that might work.
You're going to go to the jousting thing and romance your opponent.
Sort of. Yeah.
What?
Dude, she's a
Do
kid!
it. Do it.
Sort of.
This is a
Okay,
child.
listen, I had to deal with the pedophile jokes in my other campaign. Don't bring it here, okay?
Fair,
I don't care what anime excuse her. She's centuries old. No. Okay?
Child.
No. We're not dealing with that. I finally got rid of it in the other group after 2 restarts.
First
I
off,
don't need to bring it here.
why did it take 2 restarts to get rid of pedophilia?
Why did it take 1 restart to
No,
have
ask them.
pedophilia?
That should take 2 shells at most. Anyways. So, whenever you do a
Yes.
joust, right, you declare someone the queen of love and beauty.
Oh, shit.
And,
I'm just assuming this is Ruhan's historical knowledge coming into play.
yeah, he read them books.
Yeah, I read them.
He'd be a nerd. In a good way.
And she couldn't possibly have me give it to anyone else besides her, right?
Unless
Checks
they're
out.
going to try getting Abigail.
Varric punches you.
That was Garth. Ow.
You guys have to communicate these ideas in game somehow. Remember that. You can't just be like, I said it in the meta, right? That's good enough. So therefore, I assume these meta conversations are always semi-true to what is actually going on.
Yeah, I picture Ruhan just like drawing with a stick in the dirt. And it's like the line
You going?
graph from Always Sunny.
Is this some attempt to get her attention?
Why, yes, that would be the goal. You could draw her out.
It
It
certainly
certainly would be
circumvent a lot
faster
of the
than...
party games.
Yeah, faster.
As fun as they are. Isn't she listening right now? So why is we talking about this out loud?
Also, what's the thing with party
Silence.
games? It's party games.
I'm not a gaming sort of man.
I have discovered this. But you're
Yes,
bad.
Varric's not a gamer. What can I say?
Don't make quit scoping jokes, anyways.
So,
Fuck, he would be the guy that quick scope someone on Rust. There we go.
yeah, he does it in real life all the time.
But yeah,
So, do you want to go retrieve some flowers?
I think we should, unless y'all want to go play the games. It's actually quite
I
fun.
mean, we
it's a
could
good way to.
split up.
Mm.
It's not like we're that far from each other. Like, honestly, because this road is not, like, this isn't, like, miles long, right? It's, like, a stretch of road, like, 60 feet long.
Yeah, but also that mirror room wasn't exactly large, and we could have been miles apart. I think distance in this case is kind of subjective.
Well, I can
Well,
see
maybe we-
you now. I couldn't see you in the mirrors.
yeah, I mean, if we stay within, I'm trying to think of the word. Distance, like
eyeshot?
within eyesight.
Line of sight.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's the word. Thank you. Stay within line of sight. We should be okay. You know, divide and conquer, I suppose.
Now, Abigail, you said something a while back that actually seems relatively accurate to this situation.
You have to refresh my memory.
You inferred that we were in some type of relatively narrative-based scenario.
Yes. I think my uncle talked about this once.
At first, I thought that was quite silly, but now it seems fairly accurate. And
In
if our
fairness, I wasn't
goal-
anticipating this.
if our goal for what we are looking for overall, those fit into a story in a certain way. However, they're normally the most powerful piece on the board, so with that being reversed, it's likely that story has a bit of an inversion, if you understand what I am saying.
I'm sorry. I think you lost me pretty fast. Lorelai remarks.
Second.
I think I'm guessing what you're saying, Ruhan. The question is, how do we go about doing that?
Goes up and hopefully whispers into her ear.
She leans.
I think the princess captured the dragon.
Lorelai? Was it you or Korik that had the bronze spearhead?
I do.
Might we use its compass ability right now?
Sure. I'll take it out.
Take it out, you give it to Lorelai. Lorelai holds it up. It begins like just, like doing like the like sort of dividing rod thing of like teetering back and forth. I don't think it's pointing at anything.
Probably having a difficult time.
Its teetering begins to like narrow more and more and more. It eventually points sort of down the road direction. Towards the what you assume is the princess's estate. This like very large mansion down the road.
Back and forth sheepishly.
Now, is that a matter of our quarry being there, or is that a matter of that's where the exit is? Lorelai just like I don't. I'm not actually asking you. Yeah, I'm just wondering aloud. Oh,
Well, we could always
Well, I
find
bet.
out, can't we?
Right. One way to find out.
And either way, it's sort of the direction I want to be going to anyway.
I mean, we could try getting in without an invitation.
Love. Yes. How many fairy tales talk about trespassers? Oh, every single one of them. Technically. I'm not gonna ask my second question then. Let's not do that. He says like 8 euros.
So should we try and get a more speedy invitation or something, or?
I suppose that's all of you. I'm perfectly fine playing games and winning, but if you all want to be a bit more expedient, let's hear it.
Ominous silence.
I think Ruhan
Okay,
should
if
try
you guys
his
want
idea.
to- If you guys have different ideas, like I'm just here to put the word in front of you. You guys want to dance around it? That's on you guys. That's up to you guys. If you want to do it.
We could try and
I eat a Pop-Tart. I'll
Like
throw it
when,
at the wall later.
like what was said with the jousting. Try and sort of get her attention that way with like the flower.
Yeah.
Just need to lay it on thick, I think.
And then you kill her.
All right, to counteract my own like idea.
Why
Right?
helpful?
All right, because I'm not. Yeah, that's not helpful at all. But